that makes me happy. I guess that goes hand in hand though, right? What does that tell you? I don't know. I don't know. Don't want to hear that. Too bad for you. Welcome to my page. Why is being a woman so hard? Hey friends, happy Monday. Don't mind me. I just got out of the shower. I was feeling pretty gross and grody this morning, so got a towel on my head. How you doing? How's it going? So over the weekend, my lovely hubby and I bought a new desk and a new bookshelf, and I'll show that to you in a second. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with this bookshelf. I have some ideas, but we're going to go from there. But I moved things around. But as you can see, we got the curtains up. That's for the door to the closet, so you don't have to see all the mess that's in there with the toys and everything else. And we moved these bookshelves to this wall, because then that's the window. That's the evil window that constantly tells you that Jesus is coming down. And then this is the desk. So it's now like an L shape, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Gives me room for my actual printer. Gives me room for everything, really. Moved the chair over here by the window. Say hi to the doggy. Woof, woof. This is still the same. I have not moved that, except I did buy this cute, look at it. Look at it. It's a cute little Halloween ribbon for the front up here. Makes me happy. And then my stationary bike is now right there with the pretty curtained closet. And then this back here, this is the bookshelf. It's a cute little ladder bookshelf that I'm very excited for. I just have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with it. I think this shelf might be like TBR for whatever month. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Cause honestly, I don't have enough books. I think I'll put binders and stuff on here too. Like I gotta organize this. Gotta clean that mess. I think I'm gonna do TBRs and other things. I have these little guys that I gotta put up there somewhere. Aren't they cute? Ah. So yeah, there's the update. There's the space for you. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do yet, so we'll see. See how it goes. I am, however, going to sit down now that I have you on my very tall tripod. So apologies in advance if you had been bumped, moved around, things of that nature. So, hi, how's it going? Don't mind me. Like I said, I just got out of the shower. So I have an update for you, actually. This is going to be Kristen kind of reads whatever the heck she wants week, because that's just kind of what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm doing it in prep for next month, which starts the magical readathon. So I'm kind of reading whatever I want, but also jumped into like my night school TBR. I'm not gonna get into all the crazy details of that, but I do have an update. I started and finished Leather and Lark. It was 4 stars. I liked Butcher and Blackbird a little better, but this one had its own great storyline. The action at the end seemed rather abrupt. It ended rather abruptly. So I don't necessarily know how I feel about that, but I really do love Lachlan and Lark. And Lachlan is Rowan's brother, and Rowan was the male lead in the first one, and Lark is Sloane's best friend, who was the female lead in the first one. And it's really good. It's a very cute, kind of cute love story between the two of them, because it is a ruinous love trilogy. So you know there's love in it, and there's smut, and it's spicy, and I mean, again, killers that are in love with each other. What can you say? What can you say? So yeah, there you go. Good one. 4 stars. I like it. I highly recommend picking up this series. It is one of those books that if anybody, I have to like, well, clearly I have to like make sure that this is your type of reading style, because like I said, it is a dark romance that has lots of trigger warnings. Even in the beginning it says, you know, she lists the trigger warnings in the beginning of the books. So she lists them, and there's quite a few trigger warnings, but they're still good. It's serial killers. It's a serial killer love story. That's what it is. And it's really good, and I really liked it. So I had a good time with it, and I finished it, started it Friday, finished it yesterday. So that makes me happy. I have also started rereading Foxglove King. I don't have that listed as one that I'm currently reading because I've already read it, but I want to read Hemlock Queen in the fall. So I wanted to go ahead and reread the Foxglove King before I started that. And if you don't know what Foxglove King is about, I will tell you, because I have a really hard time explaining this book to people, so I would much rather just read the synopsis to you from the internets. So it's by Hannah Witten, and it says, when Laura was 13, she escaped a cult of the catacombs beneath the city of Del Air, and in the 10 years since, she's lived by one rule: don't let them find you. Easier said than done when death magic ties her to the city. Mortem, the magic born from death, is a high-priced and illicit commodity in Del Air, and Lore's job running poisons keeps her in food, shelter, and relative security. But when a run goes wrong, and Lore's powers must be revealed, she's taken by the Preskmort, a group of warrior monks sanctioned to use Mortem working for the Sainted King. Lore fully expects a pyre, but King August has a different plan. Entire villages on the outskirts of the country have been dying overnight, seemingly at random. Lore can either use her magic and find out what's happening and who in the king's court is responsible, or die. Lore is thrust into the Sainted King's glittering court, where no one can be believed and even fewer can be trusted. Guarded by Gabriel, a duke-turned-monk, and continually running up against Bastion, August's ne'er-do-well heir, Lore tangles in politics, religion, and forbidden romance as she attempts to navigate a debauched and opulent society. But the life she left behind in the catacombs is catching up with her, and even as Lore makes her way through the sainted court above, they might be drawing closer than she thinks. It's an epic fantasy with some romance in there, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a romantasy, because the romance I don't think is the main focus of the story, but it's there. So I am rereading that as a slowly but surely, because I want to read Hemlock Queen this fall, which is the sequel to Foxglove King. But for the purpose of this vlog, I have to decide if I'm gonna read Wicked King by Holly Black, or An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. So maybe we'll do one of those things where I read like the first chapter, even though this one I could probably fly through because it's only 342 pages, but the print is quite large. So maybe able to fly through that one. This one, on the other hand, is 326 pages. Well, that's the acknowledgement. I don't count the acknowledgements because I don't read them. 322 pages. And it's not as big print. So maybe I'll read the first chapter, both, see how I feel, which one draws me in first or the most, and we'll go from there. But first, I'm gonna make coffee. I'm gonna make breakfast because I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I need some energy and I need to brush my rat's nest. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, friends, I'm back, and I have now read a chapter of both An Education in Malice and The Wicked King. And I think I'm gonna go with An Education in Malice. I can get the audio for this from the library, so I'm gonna download the audio as well. This one just kind of gripped my attention quicker than the other one did, and I think I need to go back and like reread the Spark Notes for the Cruel Prince because I don't remember much. I don't think. I remember really liking it. I remember liking the story, but I don't remember much about the story, so I need to go back and refresh my memory. So I'm gonna do that before I pick up The Wicked King, but I'm gonna start with An Education in Malice. And I'm gonna go ahead, borrow, ready? The audio. And we're gonna go ahead and get started listening and reading that along with whatever else I have to do today. That's that. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna be reading. So let's get to it. Alright friends, this is kind of what I decided to do for now. So those are like just my pretty books, right? So those two, the one over here and the one over here, are Lumicrate, and then you have Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, my TBR jar, my Little Dragon, and the Little Raccoon. This is my TBR, like books that I want to read soon, or books that are going to be on TBRs in the coming months. I think this is like through the fall for the most part. And this is my V.E. Schwab shelf, because I love V.E. Schwab. Library books that I need to return or read or something. And then down here, I think I'm just going to put like, there's my Magical Readathon binder, and then also my night class binders under there. So this might just be like binders and planners and things of that nature. So that's what I decided to do with that shelf for now, friends. It may change as life changes, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey y'all, let me turn my air conditioner down a little. I am on my way to go get Charlie and their friend from school, but I wanted to kind of chat for a minute. Went to the library and I picked up 2 books that I'm reading next month or whenever I actually can. It doesn't really make a difference for another readathon, but I'll talk about those later. But right now, I'm gonna go get Charlie and I'm gonna listen to The Foxglove King, because I know I said that I wasn't necessarily reading it for this particular vlog, but I'm sorry, my phone keeps dropping. But since I am, you know, rereading it, like I want to make dents in it throughout. I'm not like, it's not one of those things where it's like I have to read it by the end of the week, but I do want to like get 100 pages, if not 150 pages, read a day of it. So we're gonna do that, friends. We're gonna knock out the 100 pages I have to read of this today. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna listen to Foxglove King, and then I'll come back and I'll go over the books that I got from the library. Sound like a plan? Does to me. Hi guys. So it is now almost 8:30 and I am just now getting a chance to update you. Cadence is in bed, Charlie is on their way home from doing a service thing, and Justin has already gone to bed because he woke up at 3 o'clock this morning to go to work early. So it's me, I'm in my office, taking advantage of the quiet, reading a little, but I said I'd tell you about the books I got from the library and I haven't had a chance to yet, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I grabbed Carrie. It's on my list to read this fall. If you don't know Carrie, I don't know what to tell you. So it says Carrie may be picked on by her classmates, but she has a gift. She can move things with her mind. Doors lock, candles fall. This is her power and her problem. Then an act of kindness, spontaneous, as the victim taunts of her classmate, offers Carrie a chance to be normal, until an unexpected cruelty turns her gift into a weapon of horror and destruction that no one will ever forget. This is by Stephen King, so I'm going to read this for one of the readathons I'm doing, and I'm also going to read The Babysitter's Coven by Kate Williams. This is a high school book, young adult book. It says 17-year-old Esme Pearl has a babysitter's club. She knows it's kind of lame, but what else is she supposed to do? Get a job? Gross. Besides, Esme likes babysitting and she's good at it. And lately, Esme needs all the cash she can get because it seems like destruction follows her wherever she goes. Let's just say she owes some people a new tree. Enter Cassandra Heaven. She's Instagram model hot, dresses like she's found her clothes in a dumpster, and has a rebellious streak as gnarly as the cafeteria cooking. So why is Cassandra willing to do anything, even take on a potty training 2-year-old to join Esme's Babysitters Club? The answer lies in a mysterious note Cassandra's mother left her. Find the babysitters. Love, Mom. Turns out Esme and Cassandra have more in common than they think, and they're about to discover that being a babysitter really means a heroic lineage of superpowers, magic rituals, and saving the innocent from seriously terrifying evil, and all before the parents get home. I'm I'm excited to read that. I read The Babysitter's Club when I was growing up. This is just, it's like gonna bring back, you know, those 90s vibes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I will be putting them up on the TBR shelf because they are books that are going to be getting read sooner rather than later. I made it to page 55, almost to chapter 17 in An Education in Malice, and I'm liking this one. I really am. It's enjoyable, but I will just say this. Vampires and obsession. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why this is a running theme for me lately, but vampires and obsession. I guess that goes hand in hand though, right? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna read for a little bit before I go to bed and wait for Charlie to get home. Charlie's gonna shower, get ready for school tomorrow, and then I'm gonna read for a bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, if I don't talk to you again, I'll see you mañana. Night-night. Hey friends, welcome back. How we doing? Good morning, all those fun things. So it's Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. And I just got out of a meeting for work. So that's fun. And I'm currently working on some trainings for work, so that's fun. While also doing sprints with the Discord, which is awesome. But while also doing some of these trainings, I'm watching Olivia Reads a Latte's weekly vlog that she released early for her Patreon, so I'm watching that because I'm on her Patreon. So yeah, I'm doing that. I haven't read or anything yet this morning. Had breakfast, did my thing. Haven't even had coffee yet. What does that tell you? I got the kids where they needed to go this morning. I should be given an award for just surviving the morning, right? Just getting the kids where they need to go on time. Something I might do later today, there's a couple of posters downstairs that I want to bring up here and put on the walls in my office. So I want to do that, and I'm also thinking about redoing the shelf because I'm not digging in as much as I thought I would. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also looking at possible books to unhaul today and maybe sell to half price books or donate something. I don't know. The way I see it, if I have not read the book, I've had it on my shelf for a year or longer and I haven't read it, that says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot about what I'm gonna, whether or not it's ever gonna get read. So got that going for me. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back to some of these trainings, and then pretty soon here I'm gonna make myself some lunch. And then, even though I'm not really that hungry, I had a big protein pancake bowl. If you've never had one of those, I showed it in my last vlog. It's made with pancake powder, whatever powder you have. Some people put protein powder in it, you don't have to. And then some people do a mashed banana. I haven't had bananas in my house in a while, so I didn't do mashed banana. And then some kind of liquid. I use egg whites to add just a little bit more protein, just because I like to feel fuller longer. And then I usually do like some sugar. Then you pop that in the microwave for about 2 minutes after you mix it all up. And then I top it with sugar-free syrup and usually sugar-free chocolate chips, sugar-free peanut butter chips, fruit, whatever your choice. And then, yeah, it's delicious. I don't usually eat even all of it. But this time I put a little vanilla and a little cinnamon in there, and that helped with the pancake flavor because I use the protein-packed Kodak pancake mixes. So yeah, lots of protein first thing in the morning to get my day off right, even though I'm still sitting here yawning. That could be because I haven't made coffee. I need to do that. I'm gonna go back to this quiz thing that I have to do for this training, and then I'm hoping to get some reading in, and I'm waiting for some emails from work because I need to get some things done, and I have to wait on other people to do the things I need to do, which is real freaking annoying, by the way. And then maybe I'll listen to my book, Education in Malice. I didn't really read a whole lot more last night of this one. Yes I did. I'm on chapter 12 now. Look at that. Page 111. Not halfway through yet. Getting there. And then, yeah, we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna try and knock this puppy out tonight. We'll see. Still got about 200 pages left, so we'll see. I have high hopes. I make no promises, but I have high hopes. guys, how we doing? Oh, okay. So far today it has been work, and I hung some things up, which I'll show you in a minute. But I am determined, my friends. I am going to finish this book today. I'm gonna listen to it while I do some work things. I'm on chapter 22. It's good. I am definitely liking it more than I liked Dowry of Blood, which is also by this author. So, but you can definitely see she has a brand, or they have a brand. I don't know preferred pronouns, so I'll just say they. They definitely have a brand. They definitely like vampires and obsessions and, and things of that nature. And I'm trying to figure out what's really going on with the professor in this, because you're following Laura and Carmilla, who begin as brutal rivals in a poetry class taught by De La Fontaine, Miss De La Fontaine. And she is your, I don't really want to give it away, but yeah. Anyway, they both have like an obsession with her, and this obsession to be praised by her, to be chosen by her, to be the favorite of her. And she's intense, and she's, you know, she's your, if you don't want to hear it, pause it now. She's your vampire. So anyway, so Carmilla and Laura start out as bitter rivals, vying for the attention of the teacher, and then they become friends, and there's just this instant draw between them, and lots of other things happen. But I'm really trying to figure out what is up with the professor, because the professor has an obsession, it seems, with Carmilla, but also with her, the vampire that sired her. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm determined to figure it out, though. I'm determined to figure out what is going on. Is it you're in love with Carmilla and you're mad that Laura also has feelings for Carmilla, or what is it? So I am going to listen to this and finish it, hopefully before the day is out. That is the goal. And then I don't know what I'm going to read, because I really want to start When the Moon Hatched, because it is so big. But I also really want to read Gothicana. I don't know, friends. I don't know. Also, today was book of the month, so I picked my book of the month. So when it comes in, I'll show you guys. But yeah, let's show you what I hung. So before, when I had everything going on, I only had these up, right? But this lovely, beautiful lady has been down in the basement, so I wanted to put her back on the wall in a place of honor. So if you know anything, this is Audrey Hepburn. This is her from Breakfast at Tiffany's. She is one of my favorite older actresses. I really love all of her movies. I just watch them as much as possible, and My Fair Lady is probably one of my favorites, so there's that. But I love her. She is queen. We adore her. And then over there behind the door, you can't really see it, I hung up one of our Marvel posters, because it has the OGs on there. So it has Thor and Hawkeye and Iron Man, and Black Widow's behind the door, you can't see her, and Cap and Hulk, but it also has Falcon up in the top. And I just love that poster, and it hung in Cadence's room for a long time, because her nursery when she was a baby was superhero themed, and so it hung in her nursery for a long time, but then it went into the basement, and now it's up in here with me. And it's because the OGs are my favorites, and I don't think I've really, aside from like Deadpool and Wolverine, I have not really watched a lot of Marvel stuff, just because it's getting to be too much. It's becoming a lot, and it's just too much to try to keep up with. So there's very few of the new Marvel cast that I have actually seen, but the OGs are my faves. So there's that, and then, you know, all my normal stuff. So I'm a big nerd, what can I say? Currently on the chatting with some friends. So anyway, there you have it, friends. I will check in with you guys later, hopefully when I finish An Education in Malice. Hopefully. All right, here we go. Hello again. Hello again. Hello again. Don't mind the fan. It's very, very hot in my office. Turn it off though, because it's kind of loud. So I did it. 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 I finished it. And it was good. I liked it better than A Dowry of Blood. I also liked that she actually put a character in here that was in A Dowry of Blood. So it was good. I gave it 4 stars. I mean, it kept me enthralled. It kept me interested. The ending was kind of a little bit, I won't say it was like a letdown. Oh, there's a cord under there that I kept rolling over. But it does end in a way that you're not quite sure which direction it's gonna go. So it's not necessarily a cliffhanger, because there is not going to be a sequel to this, I don't believe. But it definitely had this, you know, what's the decision going to be? Where are we going? How's it going to work? So it is good. It is sapphic, dark academia, vampires, obsession. What's the difference between love and obsession? Not quite sure what it is about these vampire books and obsession, but here we are. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. So now I don't know what I'm going to read next. I have not decided yet. I really do need to read The Wicked King, and I do have that audio, and I need to do a quick little synopsis review of The Cruel Prince so that I can make sure that I'm on the right track. But I think first I'm going to go make some lunch, or I'm just gonna grab some cheese and pepperoni because I'm not really all that hungry, but I know I need to eat. You know what I mean? And it is almost noon. And there is one of my favorite bands is Linkin Park. I became a fan of Linkin Park when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And they are the first band that really turned me on to the rock genre. And so I've never seen them live, and I've always wanted to see them live. But I figured that was squashed after Chester Bennington died, who was one of the lead singers of Linkin Park. And so I've just been, you know, we listen to the music, we do our thing. But they have a countdown on their website right now. Let me see if I can. See that? With no other information. So the rumor is they have found a female to replace Chester Bennington. The rumor is they have found someone else to possibly replace Chester Bennington, and they're coming up with new music and maybe a tour. I don't know, but I am waiting on this countdown because I want to know, because like I said, this band holds a very special place in my heart in regards to the type of music I listen to, and if there's an opportunity to see them, I'm going to take it. So, but I'm gonna do that and then I'll update you, but I'm gonna go get myself some lunch and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to read next, because I don't know, friends. I have so many options, and I also really want to do something different with this shelf. I just don't know what it is. All right, I'm gonna go get a snack and put my dust cover back on Education and Malice and put it back on my shelf back there, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Goodbye. We're down to the 30-minute mark. And I have decided that after this announcement, I'm going to start listening to / reading my section of the Foxglove King that I need to read so that I can get the reread done before I read Hemlock Queen. So we're going to do that when the announcement's over. Yay! So that was just a big letdown. All it did was like short circuit and then the timer started counting up. So, I mean, they had this going for like 4 days. I literally just started watching it today when I knew they were going to be making the announcement, and it's nothing. Now it's just counting up, and I'm watching a bunch of comments on the live stream on YouTube, and people are not happy. They big mad. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not going to sit around and wait though. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna read now. Yep, I'm gonna read now. Hello guys, happy Wednesday. So a decision has been made. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this guy, Foxglove King. I'm got about maybe a little less than 200 pages left. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this before I start something new. I'm hoping to finish this today, listen to it while I work, and then read it later, that kind of thing. So yeah, and I'm also tabbing it, so that's been fun. Do I remember what my tabs mean? Not necessarily, but whatever. You know, whatever. Mama does not feel good today. It is that dreaded time of the month, so I am not doing too hot today. Not feeling too great. The cramps are real, so TMI if you don't want to hear that. Too bad for you. Welcome to my page. So yeah, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna eat my little snacky here. I have my turkey pepperoni, my Laughing Cow cheese, and these are nut thins. And I'm going to eat my snack because, you know, I'm not feeling crazy hungry just because I just don't. And I'm gonna turn on some ambiance. I'm going to finish sprinting with my friends, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And it's been a day, friends. It's been a day. So I'm gonna snuggle up and do all the things I said I was gonna do. I'll catch up with you later. So I've made it a little bit farther into Foxglove King. Not crazy far because I decided to start editing this vlog so that I'm not up all night doing that tonight, so that I can try to get it out at a decent time tomorrow morning. So I made it to chapter 29 in the Foxglove King, page 320 out of 466. So a little more than 100 pages left to go. I should be able to knock this out tonight. We're getting random thunder and loud thunder, so my dogs are not too happy. I got one there and one there by me. They don't like booms, so so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I have the vlog edited up to this point, so go me, so I don't have to do it later. I would really like to shower, so I don't know if I'll do that now or after I get back from picking up Cadence. Haven't figured that out yet, and I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna do about dinner because, man, I do not feel like cooking. Me and standing right now, I took some Midol, I'm still not touching it, so, and I'm just exhausted, flat exhausted. So we're gonna end this vlog on a high note, apparently. Me, tired, exhausted, crampy, complainy, crabby, crying over nothing. Why Why is being a woman so hard? Not that I would want to be a man though. No, more power to you if you're a female that wants to be a male and you're trans. More power to you. I'm all for it. My kid is trans. Is what it is. But man, this sucks. This monthly crap just sucks. And all I want is chocolate and things that are bad for me, and it's really not good when you're trying to lose weight. I already had a bowl of ice cream today because it was chocolate ice cream. And I wanted it. But I'm not feeling like doing much of anything today. I worked. I'm still working. I've fixed some things. I've edited this video. I've chatted with some people on Discord, and y'all. And I'm tired. And I just want to go to bed. But that won't be happening because I have to leave here to get Caden soon. I really need to go get my hair done. Times is hard. Times is hard. If you don't know the reference, that's Sweeney Todd. Hey, hi, how are ya? So this is me wrapping up the vlog. I finished my reread of Fox Love King and it was good, and I'm really glad I reread it because as I was reading it I was like, I don't remember any of this. I remembered some stuff, but I thought there was more to it, and there's really not. Then and I was able to tab it and have a good time with it and read it slowly, and so I finished it all up. We're good to go. I started When the Moon Hatched last night because it's a 700-page bad boy. Big bad big boy, so that'll be fun. I just ran some errands and now I'm home, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog. So if you enjoyed what you saw today, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe. I hope you are living your life to the absolute fullest. You are loving yourself unconditionally, and you are reading some really good books, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.